The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Shumpert. 13 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
James, the pass to Irving. Smith for 3. Can't hit. Great defense that time from Ellis.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
Now here's James. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Hill against Smith. Lets it go from deep. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hill. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
But they get it back. Tries yet again. Excellent D there from Allen.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
He's the kind of player that even the best defense has no answer.
Irving kicks to Love. Poked loose. Stolen by George. The finish.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ellis with it. He's picked up by LeBron. He used that pick to perfection. 10 points for Ellis.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's James. And here's Love from the arc. And that's collected by Hill. Hill's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The open shot, George. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now a 5-point Pacer lead. While the Cavaliers shooting at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Kept alive, Hill. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Back to Smith. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Hill's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And it's Hill. That time the assist by Hill. And that's now 10 points for Hill.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Hill, and it's C.J. Miles in for Paul George.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for James, and it's Jefferson in for J.R. Smith. And here is Ellis. Maurice Williams letting it go from 3. Passes it to Stuckey. And he dunks it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard.